Hey, what's up, wrestling world? Welcome to a new edition of Wrestle Ones. I am August C. Jones, and so on this video, I'm going to be talking about the PLE blackouts that WWE is starting to implement now. I'm not going to talk about the Elimination Chamber as far as my review and thoughts. That's going to be onto another video, more than likely attached to this video. So if you want to hear my thoughts about, the Royal Rumble, the Elimination Chamber, it'll be on that video. This video, I'm talking about just the aspect, the decision, the idea behind the blackouts that they're doing for the PLEs. Now, first we had word that they were doing it for WrestleMania. It's taking place again in Las Vegas, and that they were having trouble pushing tickets, that they were having trouble selling tickets, and so to kind of combat that, they were blacking out all the other establishments that are playing it, like bars, movie theaters, or what have you, any other venue, from playing it. That way it would encourage people to buy tickets to WrestleMania to help push it along. And that also was the same concept that they pushed for Elimination Chamber. Now, see, I was pissed for the fact that around me, because I stay near Chicago, so within a 50-mile radius, all the bars, venues, movie theaters are blocked out. And the movie theater near me, closest to me that was playing it, wasn't able to play it. As a matter of fact, all of them. Because I'm within that 50-mile radius of Chicago, or, just the United Center or whatnot. And I feel like that was just so stupid, because I was wondering, because I was looking, because I seen the Royal Rumble last month at a theater, and I actually enjoyed it, and I wanted to do it again. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna keep doing this, this and that. I mean, maybe not every month, but I want to do it as much as I can, because it's a dope ass experience. And so I was planning on doing it for Elimination Chamber. And I'm looking, and as it's starting to get closer to Elimination Chamber, I'm like, how come the tickets aren't going on sale? It's just constantly saying that, it has the poster of it on Fandango, but it's not allowing me to purchase a ticket. It's not even, there. So I'm like, what's going on? And I ended up finding out the reason why was because of the blackout. Now, I feel like it's so stupid, because for one, I was really anticipating on going to the movie theaters to watch this. I'm not trying to travel an hour or two away so that I can go see it in theaters. It's not that deep. But I'm looking at this and I'm just thinking, I'm like, what's the purpose behind it? Okay, y'all want to drive people to go, instead of watching it at a bar or a movie theater or a restaurant, wherever, to go to the movie, go to the arena to go see it live in person. And I'm trying to think the logic behind it. So you expect people, it's one thing if people were going from a bar to a movie theater, or a movie theater to a bar, or something like that. You expect people to be like, well, I can't go to the movie theater. I can't go to the bar. I can't go to these places that I would normally go to watch this. So what I'm going to do, instead of spending $60 at Applebee's, or $20, maybe about $30-50 at the movie theater, that's movie ticket plus the food that you will get there and everything else, instead of spending $50 to $60 at a place to watch it, I'll spend $300+ to go to the United Center to go watch WWE. That maths it maths like no other. It's like one of the things that it makes sense in the world. Everything else in the world doesn't make sense, but that makes sense. It does. It makes total sense that instead of spending $20 to $60, I literally would double or triple that. maybe even more, just to go see it in person. It makes no goddamn sense. WWE and TKO's greed when it comes to this is just astronomical. It's like, instead of looking at the base problem, you're looking at other ways to, kind of like shake things up or make money. It's like, if you want to get people in seats, lower the prices for the fucking event that you want them to come to, and have better programming. There's no reason why every week either one or both of your flagship, or not flagship, but like your main shows are hated. There are things that you are doing in a product, Triple H is doing in a product creatively, that makes no sense. There are people that the crowd is telling you, I want this person. I want LA Knight to win the WWE Championship or the World Championship. I want Karrion Kross and Scarlett to have some type of like big program. I want the Street Profits to be bigger than what they are. And you can keep going that way. And Triple H looks at it like, let's do Cody Rhodes again with Drew McIntyre. Let's finally give him a shot. Hey, you know what? Let's bring the Tribal Chief back. Let's put the title on CM Punk. Certain decisions make sense. But instead of giving the people what they want and trying to come up with the best like product, the best stories, you go out and you be like, I know how to get people in seats. We're going to stop them from going to the movie theaters and the bars and all that stuff, and we're going to try and push them there. Newsflash, TKO, Triple H, Ariel, or whatever his fucking name is. Newsflash. If we're not going to go to the movie theaters or the bars to go see it, either we're going to skip out on it, we're going to go over a friend's house, or we're just going to watch it at home. I mean, I was going to spend $20, probably like upwards of $50 going to go see it at the movie theater because of the ticket and, like I said, the food. But if I'm not going to do that, I'm just going to stay my ass at home. I'm not thinking I'm about to, see if I can, It's like, no, it doesn't make sense. It will make sense for them to not spend it at the venue and maybe go to a bar to watch it. It makes sense. You're not going to get the live experience, but it's going to be way cheaper. It doesn't make sense of what they're thinking when they're doing this. And from what I understand, this is going to be the thing from here on. Like every city that they're in within a 50-mile radius, you're not going to see it. So more than likely, if I want to say Indianapolis, and I think that's more than 50, because I believe that they're going to be there. They're probably for Monday Night Raw. They was there. And I'm recording this ahead of time, so, just whatever. But in any case, it's like, why constantly block this out? Why block out for them? Because that's money that you're going to be receiving. These venues and places have to pay you money to show it and have the tickets and stuff for purchase. Like, they're going to have to pay. Like, why take that away? Because that's only going to boost people to not go to your shows. It's going to get people to be like, oh, nah, y'all on some bullshit, and cancel y'all subscriptions. For ESPN Plus or Unlimited and all that bullshit, that was a disaster at launch. It's only going to get people to just pirate the shit. They're going to be like, look, I'm not about to pay $30 just to watch a probably lackluster ass fucking show. I'm just going to go ahead and like just cut on my box and, just see the pirated version of it. Get it live for free. Completely free. It's just, I don't understand their thinking when it comes to this. And the thing is, I hope that this fails for them. I hope that a lot of people cancel the ESPN Unlimited thing. I hope that they have trouble each and every month selling tickets to all these different PLEs, even Monday Night Raws and SmackDowns. I hope that they constantly have problems selling tickets, and it constantly keeps going low, because that's the only way that they're going to understand and get the picture that maybe we need to do something on our end instead of expecting you to come more out of your pocket to pay for a lackluster, mediocre ass fucking show. I hope that all this stuff happens, because a lot of these companies only understand money. Once they start losing it, that's when the alarm bells start going off, and that's when they start to like react. But as long as they're constantly making hand over fist money, getting all these different deals and sponsorships and like all these different I want WWE on this network. I want to have WWE come out to this country and this. It's like they're going to keep doing the same shit, because it's telling them that like, hey, what they're doing is good enough to get billions of dollars. I don't need to change. I don't care what this person is saying on Twitter, X, on whatever. I don't care what this person is saying on IG and how these people are like on YouTube rage, making rage videos about how they hated Raw or SmackDown. We're getting billions of dollars. We don't care what you think. And that's exactly what's running through their minds. So that's why I hope, and it's just for the reason, it's not me wanting WWE to fail, it's me wanting them to change. I want them to not be able to sell tickets. I want them to see that like ESPN Unlimited is getting, like, people are canceling all over the place. I want them to see that people were rather pirate it than to pay money to WWE. That way, Triple H and creative can start getting more creative and making the shows better. And maybe they can like reduce some of the pricing so that people can afford to go and take their families. So until all that changes, I don't think WWE is going to change what they're doing. But that's why I said, and I said this, I wish I would have made a video to it, but I've said it to people that's around me, that I feel like this year is going to be the year where WWE, TKO, or just WWE really. I mean, it's, just WWE and stuff. I don't know about the UFC side, but WWE is going to get hit hard financially on the consumer side this year. I feel like that's what it's going to be. That Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania isn't going to be the only PLEs that are going to have trouble selling tickets unless they change something. And that's what my prediction was. And so far, it looked like it's starting to come true. That they're starting to, lose money on that end. They're not being able to move as many tickets as possible. But we'll see what happens after that, going all the way throughout the end of the year, because something is going to have to change. It really is. But yeah, those are my thoughts about this whole blackout and TKO's greed and all this stupid shit that they're doing. If you guys like what you heard, go ahead, give me a like, subscribe, comment, share, and all that stuff. And also check out this video right here. I don't know what it is. It's probably the Elimination Chamber and my thoughts. But if it ain't, still check it out. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.